beat my chest, so for real, nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting hooked up, down with me, big ground, they already gone by the size of me. I don't really get drunk, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose the opportunity, you suck, home made way for a prodigy.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Just about set for football, the veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here we go.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
11 yards there, just like last play. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Stroud off the play fake. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Pierce, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Ready up. We got some momentum here. All right.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. This will be taken at the 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Another carry for Pierce.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Look at this Colt defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here goes Stroud again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's caught by the Tyrone Granson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First and 10, Taylor now. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The Colts at 5-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' 1st down as he's down inside the 15. Downs going in motion left. This is caught. Touchdown. Josh Downs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are back within a couple of the lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They'll content to trail by 1 and 8-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Mingo, his first rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From his end zone, Wilson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. Marched into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Stroud now.
Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From his end zone, Wilson.
And running with power here.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They played awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. To the right side and into the hands of the Tyron Granson. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he completes it to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Richardson. And his throw here's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now it's Richardson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And Gay knocks this one through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So the 3 points here are still down, but they put somewhere deep into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stroud. He's got Mingo. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. From his end zone, Wilson. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll audible to something else. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Richardson looking to throw this. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Richardson.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Richardson going on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll get 19 yards there. And the Colts are going to have a first. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
3rd down and 6. Now Richardson back to throw it.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Here's Richardson to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. This one into the hands of Will Mallory.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Now they'll try the end around. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, here's Stroud. He completes this one to Mingo.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Buying time to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Second and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Stroud on third down now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Take Dell.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
Oh, baby, you know the owner's happy with that one.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On the draw is Taylor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Javon Kinlaw able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Richardson out of the shotgun. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 21. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now Richardson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean,